This pool, located in Jerusalem, was believed to have healing properties when its waters were stirred. The Pool of Bethesda and the man who had been sick for 38 years, a powerful moment in John 5. This pool, located in Jerusalem, was believed to have healing properties when its waters were stirred. Many sick and disabled people gathered there, hoping to be the first to enter and receive healing. However, one man had no one to help him into the water when it was stirred, and others always got in before him. When Jesus saw him, he asked, "Do you want to be well?" A question that went beyond physical healing. The man explained his predicament, but instead of helping him into the pool, Jesus simply commanded, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and walk." Instantly, the man was healed. Healing comes from Jesus, not just traditions. The man thought he needed the pool, but Jesus showed him a greater source of healing. Faith and obedience matter. The man responded to Jesus' command without hesitation. God sees those who feel forgotten. Though no one helped him, Jesus did. The Pool of Bethesda has a long history, dating back to at least the 8th century BC. It was later expanded around 200 BC, with modifications made during the Byzantine and Crusader periods. The pool was originally a public bathing area, and by the time of Jesus, it was believed to have healing properties. Archaeological excavations in the late 19th century confirmed its location near St. Anne's Church in Jerusalem. Many cultures, including the Jewish people, associated water with cleansing, renewal, and healing. The stirring of the pool's waters was believed to bring divine healing, similar to how Naaman was cleansed in the Jordan River. 2 Kings 5 verses 10 to 14. While people waited for the waters to move, Jesus bypassed the tradition and healed the sick man directly. This reflects a theme in his ministry. Healing wasn't dependent on rituals, but on faith in him, a powerful lesson seen in his healings elsewhere, like the blind man at the Pool of Siloam, John 9 verses 6 to 7. Isaiah 35 verse 6 speaks of the lame leaping with joy when Messiah comes, and Jesus fulfilled this prophecy at Bethesda. His healing was not just about physical restoration, but about proving his identity and ushering in spiritual renewal. The movement of the waters at the Pool of Bethesda has been debated for centuries. Some ancient manuscripts of John 5 verse 4 mention that an angel stirred the waters, and the first person to enter would be healed. Another possibility is that the pool was fed by an intermittent spring, which caused the water to bubble or stir naturally. Some historians believe it may have been a mineral spring, similar to those used for healing in other ancient cultures. Regardless of the cause, the real lesson of Bethesda is that Jesus bypassed the tradition entirely. Instead of waiting for the water to move, he simply spoke healing into existence. That moment shifted the focus from ritual to faith in him. Naaman's cleansing, 2 Kings 5 verses 10 to 14. The prophet Elisha told Naaman to dip in the Jordan River 7 times to be healed of his leprosy. Though hesitant at first, Naaman obeyed and was cleansed, illustrating that faith and obedience bring healing. Pool of Siloam, John 9 verses 6 to 7. Jesus healed a blind man by putting mud on his eyes and instructing him to wash in the Pool of Siloam. The act of washing symbolized a spiritual awakening, not just physical restoration. The man at Bethesda thought healing required entering the water, but Jesus showed him that God's power was greater than tradition. Similarly, the bleeding woman, Mark 5 verses 25 to 34, believed she had to touch Jesus' garment, but his response showed that faith was the real key to her healing. Jesus' healings weren't just about physical restoration. They pointed to spiritual healing and redemption. Isaiah 53 verse 5 prophesies, "By his stripes we are healed," meaning Christ's suffering would bring healing, not just to bodies, but to souls. The act of stepping into faith rather than just waiting for something external to change is a powerful theme. In these healing stories, there's always an element of action from the person receiving the miracle. Whether it's Naaman dipping in the Jordan, the blind man washing in Siloam, or the Bethesda man picking up his mat, each healing involved obedience and movement. It's almost as if faith isn't just about believing, but also about acting on that belief. Imagine if the man at Bethesda had simply remained there, doubting Jesus' words. He wouldn't have experienced healing. It's a strong reminder that sometimes breakthrough comes when we move instead of waiting.